just in case we have to manually sync the audio. It's nice to have a little click, clap.
Smart.
Y'all can start. I'm gonna get a t-shirt.
You got something I can wear that's cool?
2 to 4 inches close to your face.
If you're talking, you don't have to if you're not. But if you are talking, just make sure it's all into it.
Right here.
It's better, yeah. Better safe than sorry. You know.
I think like a little bit away.
All right.
Yeah, like that.
Since I'm just gonna quick adjust real quick. I want to just get
because I've seen like Hayden in the pod like having it right here, and it's way too much. But like right here,
yeah,
like,
yeah. I've definitely noticed sometimes it peaks, but oh well. All right, no. Since actually, dude, both of you. I mean, you were on that one time, but that was just kind of sprinkled in at the end, and I never really got to put it on you guys. I was also pretty tired that day. Today, not so much. So don't say anything you don't want to say, and everything we say in this is a lie. That way, if I say anything bad, I was just kidding. It was a lie. You know.
We're not serious.
At the beginning, though.
But
we're serious, but we're not.
But again, to reiterate, don't say anything you don't want to talk. If I asked you to say something and you're like,
special interruptions by yours truly.
Don't say it.
Okay.
PM.
Just in case. Just in case.
I appreciate that.
For this for a long time.
Okay, what's the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
I love this bit. I love this bit. No, what is the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
Nope.
Yeah, see? There you go. I was just telling him the rules.
I said the same thing.
I was just telling him the rules.
The worst thing you've ever done is a funny.
Okay, yeah. What's the worst thing you've ever done?
I got a question.
Yeah?
Rank your favorite to least favorite race.
Wow.
Favorite to least favorite race.
Noah, you got some brother in you. How do you feel about that question?
I don't feel any type of way about it, but my answer.
Okay.
My favorite. Probably white people.
Really?
Probably white people.
Careful, dude. I'll clip you.
He will clip you. He will clip you.
I'll clip that dude.
I
Short,
like white
GG's.
Preferably white shorties. White guys, you know, not that great. No, I'm kidding. But
You like white girls better than white guys?
yeah.
Isn't that nuts?
Well, I don't know. They both have their fair share.
So imagine this. You'd rather check out right now, me, Hayden, and Nick, and replace us with 3 ladies than have us be here right now?
No.
Because then the homies.
Because you're my homie.
Okay.
Y'all are my homies. So,
'Cause
like,
them's the homies.
I wouldn't want to change you guys.
Yeah.
It's not like just because like y'all aren't my favorite race.
I've always thought it would
not
be
my favorite person.
I've always thought it'd be cooler if I was Ecuadorian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard you
I thought
talk
it would be
about the
cool to be
Latin.
like.
Dude, Latin American culture is so
Yeah.
fucking
How
cool.
about this question, boys? If you guys turn into girls right now, would you let the homies hit?
Yes.
Not everybody, but certain ones.
Nice. Okay.
That's a crazy question, you know, because I'm not attracted to any of you.
But
But
if we
I
turn into
wanted
hot
dick,
girls, no. If you turn into a hot girl,
if I
though.
turn into a hot girl, the only chance y'all would probably hit.
Not just hit, I'm going to dick you down.
You wouldn't let the homies hit, dude?
The only way
We're
that
tight
you,
like this, dude, and you wouldn't let me hit right now, dude?
Not if I was like sober. I'd probably have to be like a little bit like
You had a little goose
a
in
couple of goose and like 2 beers. So I'd probably be about it. you know?
Definitely.
Okay.
Good to
But
know. Good to know.
I'd ghost y'all.
What if you found out you missed it though? Wouldn't that devastate you?
It would a little bit, you know.
What if you got ghosted first?
Yeah. What if we were like, it's actually not that good.
Well,
Thanks
y'all
for letting
already
homies
know.
hit, though.
Y'all already know what happens when you go shorties. They go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine me, a shorty, going crazy. You probably won't want it, huh?
Damn, 6 foot what? 4? Fucking Noah Brewington. That's a big
shorty.
bitch, man. That's
a
a
big bitch.
Jesus.
And I'm probably caked up too.
And she's mad. And she's hormonal. She's mad, bro.
You know?
Dude, here's a bit me and Gillespie had the other day because Gillespie was like, I don't give a rat's ass at work, dude. And I was like, yeah, I don't give a thick, sexy, slutty rat's ass.
That's a good one.
And we just evolved that into much, much worse, dude. It's like, yeah, dude, I don't give a fucking super thick Kim K ass rat's Yeah, it's good, dude. It's a nice little rat thickness joke.
Dude, so I got a story, and I've kind of been a little bit uncomfortable since it happened. Not uncomfortable at all, but it's definitely it's a new experience. We'll say that. New experience, new horizons, getting into deeper water.
Yeah.
So I took my lady out to this entomology class where we like pinned butterflies and stuff. Got her dad to pay for her, my dad to pay for me. It was dope, dude. It was at the
Setup.
Curiosities and whatever expo in Minneapolis.
Okay.
So we got to like pin butterflies and do shit about it. The girl teaching the class, hottest MILF, hottest goth MILF you've ever seen in your life.
I already
In your
expected that.
life, dude. Why was she looking at my lady like they were trying to make out afterwards?
Maybe she was lesbian.
Dude, she was.
That probably makes sense.
But
What was your answer?
my lady's kind of bi. And that was the first time I was ever put in a, like an actual situation in which I was like
You're just a little jealous.
So I
a
probably
little
started
bit,
out.
a little jealous, but a little turned on and a little confused and a little territorial and a little like,
The ego.
Conflicted.
yeah, man, it was a lot of conflicting thoughts.
I know how you feel because Katie has.
The lady.
Nice name
Yeah.
drop.
Yeah, well, she has a
It's
very
anybody's
good
name.
friend that is lesbian and always hits on her. All
Name
the
drop
time.
her too.
No. No, but she hates me. She hates me.
What'd you do?
That's too bad, dude.
Nothing, dude. I've
You
never
could have had a
spoken a word to
situation
her.
worked out nicely for you.
You
but
definitely
she
could
doesn't
have.
want
You definitely could
Here's
have.
what you do. Here's what you do. You figure out what her favorite baked good is, dude. Baking, easy. You bake her that, dude. Then you start fresh. Done turn a new leaf.
You're right.
You know what I always say? What would Jesus do, dude? And
You do
listen to
not
that.
say that. Don't fucking front.
You listen to that and you think, what would Jesus do? Would Jesus let somebody hate him, or would he bake him some nice treats and maybe turn some water into wine? You know?
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
He was
You
a
know-
good chef.
Dude, I was talking about it with this is this is
good
this
point.
is unrelated to
How did he
shepherding.
feed himself? How was his gut health?
Dude, he could turn
You know?
5 fish into 400 meals. Dude.
Mhm.
That's a chef, dude.
Yeah.
He did. Those were fucking.
Tap us-
Everybody's like, how do you do it? But really, he was serving the first 3 Michelin star meals, dude. It was just fucking one piece of fish and then like a crumb bread on top, little sprinkle.
Yeah.
Imagine being short of that meal. Like they're like, yo, there's this guy feeding everybody down by the hill. You go there. and there's
They were down by the river, man.
there's 2 bites, dude.
What they did was he tapped his staff on the rock twice, and it started pouring wine.
Yeah, imagine that. Yo, there's
And
this
then-
guy down by the river.
and
He's
the-
got a shit ton of food.
The only person that had food was this little boy, and he had like a little basket with like his little lunch in it because he was a fisher, and they were like, "We're gonna eat that shit." There were like a couple hundred people on this beach,
Is Jesus a common name?
and Jesus fucking did his thizang and fed everybody.
But then, in Egypt, in Jerusalem,
I wonder.
was Jesus a common name?
That is interesting.
Because what if he was just
His
a time
name-
traveler
well-
and he just could make wine and everyone was like, dude, he turned that water into wine.
His
he just
name-
put water in there like a week ago.
His name
and it
isn't
fermented
Jesus.
Berries and it fermented.
His name isn't. It's Yahweh.
That's a dope ass name.
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah.
I haven't.
I
I've
think-
only
I
ever seen
think-
it in the Bible as
well,
Jesus.
I think Yahweh is actually referring to God Himself.
Do you think I could make
It's
profit?
the Holy Trinity. It's kind of a weird, confusing
Do you think I could
subject.
make profit if I took the Bible and I replaced every word that says Jesus with Yeezus and just sold a Yeezus Bible?
Yeah. Someone
Yeah.
would buy that.
Yeah.
But it's $200.
Mischief would come out with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Mischief X Bible, bro. Oh, Mischief X King's James edition, dude.
Woo! That's clean. That is the collab of the century. The Catholic Church X.
Dude.
The Catholic Church X Mischief. That's the new next drop.
You copping, dude?
You copping?
What if it costs? What's
If
the
it's-
what's
if
the
it's
Jesus
reasonably
number?
priced.
Could you imagine Supreme X the Catholic Church?
Not a fan of Supreme.
Could you imagine though?
But are you a fan of the Catholic Church? Oh.
I don't fuck with Supreme either, but man, I'd have to buy that. I fuck with the
Yeah.
Catholic Church.
Yeah.
Probably to resell, or just for like collectors.
That shit would be
you know?
nuts.
Yeah.
Dude, I would cop it.
I
dude.
still want to buy the Blood and Semen collection.
Yeah.
I want to buy the skateboard.
Yeah. The vans
Oh.
that they had.
Yeah.
Those were-
I was just wondering, maybe there was like that was just like a file you could get.
It was like blood and semen, and then like a picture of it under a
Under a
microscope.
microscope, and they used it as the print.
Dude, not as cool as if it was just a vial.
No, remember,
Like, where do you buy that, dude?
wasn't it Mischief and what's that rapper? The gay black rapper,
Lil Nas X.
Lil Nas X. Him and Mischief did the like unreleased like Nike.
The blood in the Air
yeah,
Max.
and they literally put blood in the Air Maxes, and they had to get
Blood.
they had to get real call. Supposedly it was real human blood.
It wasn't human blood.
Supposedly that's what it was
It
marketed.
is.
Supposedly it was marketed
That's baller.
that they only made 500 pairs and they injected real blood into them.
I don't know. I'd take a blood
The
and
Jesus
semen
pair
lava
had
lamp.
holy water in the Air Maxes. The Satan pair had red ink and a drop of human blood in each real shit.
Hold up.
Jesus pair had holy water in the Air Maxes. Devil pair had red ink in the Air Maxes with a drop of human blood in each shoe.
And they were, in fact, Mischief X Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
Confirmed. Gillespie.
Confirmed. The boy knows his methods.
Methodical man right there.
He's a methodical man.
Is it good?
You tell me. I'm holding
Yeah.
this painting up.
Oh shit! Yeah, you is.
Nice.
You is.
Now wait, check this out. Oh shit.
Damn. What does that painting actually mean?
It's right.
Where did you get it? Actually, that's.
Gillespie's.
Oh.
I posted it on my
Man.
story, and a
Man,
rapper.
picture of Bobby. That's pretty
Yeah.
sick.
That one is tough.
Therese actually took that.
I posted that one on my story, and a rapper swiped up and was like, "Yo, I have that in my
Is it
room
still
too."
the same?
Nah, it was T
Bobby's here
Choppa.
now. Hey guys, it's Bobby. How y'all doing?
Say something only Bobby would say.
Shit.
Shit, man.
That's good.
That was good.
Was that good enough?
That was fucking-
Bobby-esque?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was. That man's at his mom's house taking a dookie right now.
Yeah, let's dox him about it.
What's her address?
1117 Sparrow Road,
Robin Road.
Robin
Would
Road.
you guys rather never sweat or never piss?
I'd
Never
rather
piss.
Never piss.
Never piss.
No.
Never-
Sweat
I
helps
hate
you.
pissing.
Sweat is good. It
Well,
helps
if you
you.
could maintain your normal body temp without it.
I'm always pissing because there's nothing like a good feeling is when you really gotta piss.
Yeah, but sweating
You
don't feel
finally
good,
let it
really,
go.
dude.
It's not only good though. I mean, like you really have to pee and it's like uncomfortable, but then it feels good.
But there have been times where I can't pee.
No risk, no reward.
You're always about the
Smart
risk.
man.
Dude, you guys know like when the like shampoo or the soap gets like dried out and crusty in the tip, and when you have to like pump it like 2-3 times in order to get some soap to come out? That happens every time I pee.
You ever have two?
Wait,
You have
wait,
to
wait,
pump
wait.
it?
I just have to push a couple times before the dried out thick pee comes out first.
Sometimes,
And,
yeah, for me.
Then it's regular stream.
You ever get double streams?
I have
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I actually heard this
Yeah, once
story
in a
from a
while.
buddy of mine, dude. So yeah, you've heard of double stream going to single stream, because that's just how it works. This guy, single streaming it, double streamed mid piss.
Holy
Mm.
shit.
Yeah.
I think that's the chlamydia. I think that's what
Yeah,
that
he
is.
was worried about it too,
Yeah, I would be too.
because he was like, "What? That's never. I mean, it's unique."
Sometimes it just does some things.
Yeah.
elaborate
Oh, dude.
ways.
Not
I used to be really afraid
No,
of getting all
no.
my teeth pulled all at the same time, but with a knife. You know, someone cutting them out. Like, cause think about like if you just had a small pocket knife and you had to get all your teeth out for money. What if Jeff Bezos walks in right now, says, "Hey, if you cut all your teeth out with this Swiss Army knife," throws it on the ground, dude.
What if he gave
And he's
you
like, "I'll give you as much money as you want."
It'd take me a couple days.
$100,000
You got an hour and a half.
$100,000 a tooth?
John's out.
$100,000 a tooth, I could do it.
Yeah, easily.
$100,000?
Don't say.
Oh, dude, I'm ripping them
just
shits
be like,
out.
I want a Billy.
Molars are gone.
Yeah.
Just be like, I want a Billy, and then I would just go to town.
I just put a
on him, dude.
chisel and give you a hammer and just tell you to fucking
No, because it's got to be the
knock
pocket
my
knife,
shit,
dude.
man.
It's got to be the pocket knife. You
Can I
got to cut
just-
him out.
Can I just
Oh,
like,
dude, cutting
one
is
ham-
nuts.
Like one hammer hit all to like my teeth.
Jesus.
Just
Get it
a
all
3-inch
one
wide
blow.
chisel,
Yeah,
just right there.
Just all right here.
Boom.
Or like
Get
when they
all
do
out.
that, when they make that little
You break
print of your
jaw for
teeth,
sure.
like
Oh,
how
yeah.
you make a retainer or something, but you put concrete in there instead, and you just seal all your teeth in, and then just
Tie it up to the end of a truck and just fucking
Oh,
baby.
shit.
rip half your face off.
All right, now let's say something. Let's talk about something sad, dude.
Man.
Not having any Modelo's.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
I'm halfway through.
I get home after a 10-hour shift and I don't have a beer to drink.
Yeah.
I'm pissed.
Yeah.
A bad day.
Bad day,
Fucking one beer.
dude. Why do bad days
in
get
your
us, bro?
fridge.
You know what was really sad? I watched a World War II movie the other day. What was it called? It was probably the most brutal film I've ever watched in my life.
Which one was it?
It's in my movie list. Let me find it. It followed like a young boy who like joined the resistance in like Poland or something.
Oh, I actually think
It's a pretty well-known movie.
seen that.
And it just like follows him like trying to like combat the Nazis, and it's literally like the most despicable movie you've ever seen. The most foul shit.
Boy in striped pajamas is pretty.
I only watched
That
that
was
when I was a
pretty-
kid, and I don't really like. I know what it's about.
I watched
I'm
that
good
in
on it, bro, but it
school.
didn't get me.
Same.
You know,
Like they had us sit down in a dark room and watch.
Dude, we watched
Sport
Hotel
Striped Pajamas,
Rwanda
and I was
in
like,
school, and that one I felt like was crazier, dude. Hotel Rwanda is a gnarly movie.
That is a
dude.
gnarly movie. Dead
Real quick,
bodies
though-
in the street and shit. They're running them over.
Real quick, we can go down the line. I'll think on something too. But what are you working on right now to improve yourself?
I'm switching over banks from Wells Fargo over to a Federal Credit Union.
Nice.
And what? How?
That's
And
good.
I mean, besides the obvious reason, let's just pretend we're all dumb, dude. Why are you doing that?
I get higher interest rates on my savings account, my checking account, and my credit card.
Do you know what that number is? What percentage?
It's like really high right now because of the fucking current interest
But you
rates.
don't know?
17%. My Wells
Oh.
Fargo's card is at like 21% or something.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty fat for sure.
Well, the rates are high. That's just that's just the market.
Oh,
Yeah.
so what? They're probably betting against.
But
it.
they're giving me back, like on my savings account, they're giving me back like 2%
Mm.
quarterly, which Wells Fargo is giving me 0.05%.
Dude, my Capital One gets me. I think it's got to be at least 10%. I don't know the number, but it's got to be at least 10%.
It's not like
a
cash
month.
back, it's like literal interest on savings and checking
Yeah,
accounts.
and that interest goes into my savings. I had like $1,000 and I got like $10,
Nice.
something like that.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, dude. For a
$10
month, per month, and it's like
$10 a month.
I got some
That pays
dudes
for my phone bill.
that do the same,
20
but
bucks a year.
Yeah, pays for my phone bill. Um,
I'm working on a dividend build. That's my goal. But
you love the
I also,
dividends.
I'm trying to figure out in my life what's the difference between good and bad, dude. But I'm starting to think that it's not important and I shouldn't stress on it.
You need
Which-
the yin and the yang.
But do you?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, so yeah,
everything
you're
was
saying that
good, you
because you
wouldn't
know all of
appreciate it.
humans and everything. But why does anything have to be good or bad? Is the sun exploding good or bad?
Okay,
Why-
so exactly, Lawson.
right,
Left or right, on or off,
exactly. So,
light or dark. It's all just a choice. Decision, left or right. It's just decision. The yin and the yang. The idea of the yin and the yang is to understand the completion of the two and to both choose both and to not choose either at the same time.
Okay, if right now in my hand a button appeared and I could press it and it'd kill every single person on earth except for me, and I pressed it, am I good or a bad guy?
You're a bad guy.
But says who? Everyone's dead
Me.
except for me. But you don't matter anymore. You're dead.
No, how would you feel about it?
Yeah. Ask yourself.
What if I killed myself? Then there's nobody to decide what's good or bad.
Well, that short
Nothing
period
ever-
that you had before you killed yourself, how you feeling?
What if I didn't feel any which way
Thoughts
about it?
thoughts feel leading up to it.
See, because what I've been trying to do recently is let bad things that happen to me and good things that happen to me be feel unbothered about it. I'm trying to feel emotionally nothing when I feel good and bad things.
Why do you
I
want to
feel
feel
like
that
in the
way?
end,
'Cause
it's
that's how you
usually
become
just a
zen.
bad thing.
That's how you
That
reach
is
nirvana, buddy.
understanding both decisions and deciding on neither of them, but also deciding on both of them and understanding that.
Well,
That
I
is
think-
like the idea of nirvana is like the two become one.
I guess I just don't want that.
Yeah,
should want
but
that.
then what you're also allowing is bad things to devastate you,
Yeah.
ruin you, crash you down to zero.
Friedrich Nietzsche, hope is like the ruiner of humanity because it prolongs suffering. You know, there's hope and there's suffering, and with having one, you will have the other.
I
And it's
just-
the idea of understanding both that you will live with neither.
Yeah, but I don't think that makes
Very much.
feeling good. Like
Did
like
you know?
today when I got done with therapy, I was like, damn, like that was really fucking good. I like that feeling. Like I would rather have horrible feelings and still be able to feel that.
Okay, but what if you could only get that good feeling from slaughtering 150 people?
Then I'd be a psycho.
Okay, but is that good
No.
or bad?
Because you feel good about it, and
Yeah,
it
so if
makes
you felt good
feel
about
better.
killing 150 people, then is that cool?
He's just talking about like the very taking it back like a lot of steps back of just like self enjoyment and just happiness.
I don't know, dude, I'm lost.
So like
Dude, yeah, I tried to dive deep quick. I like to take left turns, you know?
yeah.
I
What
don't
about right turns?
Depends on the day. But
3 rights make a left.
I just like to throw it off, you know? It's just like, if I can ask a question that derails everybody's conversation to the next topic, then it's just like I'm cram packing topics into this mouth.
You do. You're good at
I'm
that.
hitting dingers.
So what's the worst thing that's ever happened to you, Lawson?
Sometimes, dude, I wonder about that because it's just like, I don't know.
You seem like a pretty nice privileged white man.
Well, see, what I think in my head is that like sometimes I think of things and I'm like, that's not so bad, you know. And because I've been trying to think of things as nothing is good or bad, then it's just like when I think back about my past, everything is just kind of like flat.
Here I
you
am.
know? Yeah.
That's kind of the whole
So
of
it's just
Buddhism
like-
is trying to take those heavy curves of ups and downs
Yeah.
is in trying to level them out
But
as
it's tough, though,
evenly
because
as
it's just
possible.
like, yeah, I don't have super duper bad trauma from my lifetime, but I also don't have like, super.
So there's nowhere to bounce. There's nowhere to bounce back from.
Yeah,
I
it's
see.
like I did things.
Yeah.
Everything that's gonna happen is gonna happen, and that's just how it is, dude.
Yes, sir.
And other than that, dude, I don't need to know anything else, dude.
Yes, sir.
This right here, that's my legacy, dude. I'm gonna document 100 fucking hours, 100 hours, dude. And then it's just like, we've talked about it before in the early podcast, dude. But the point of this, dude, is thousands of years from now.
Documenting.
You know they found all those people in Pompeii just buried in
Having love.
This is that, dude.
I have a question.
This is that.
If you could see yourself, or if you could see a picture of yourself in any situation 50 years in the future, would you want to see it or no?
Yes.
Just
Any
if,
situation?
50 years from this exact
now,
moment,
and it's
take
just
the
a
picture.
at this exact moment.
Either it's
Is there a
black
downside, or
or
I can just say yes or
it's
no?
just me doing
You can
some
just
random
see it.
shit
You
that
can-
day.
If you want to see like what you're doing or like how
How old
you
would we
look.
be? We'd be 72, 73, 74.
So, a picture in like any
Just
situation.
50
So, like,
years from this exact moment, picture of you, whatever
Someone
you're
just
doing.
like standing
Right
back
now?
and taking a
Yeah,
picture.
I'd
of
say
you.
yes. Fuck it, dude.
Yeah.
Show.
I feel like this would be a good picture to look
Dude,
at.
but imagine you see yourself
It's
homeless.
not a video.
You can switch
it's
up.
Not, it's
you know?
not like anything that you can get like any like details from. It's just like
Would
what
you
see.
would you rather see when you die or how you die?
Neither.
I'd rather know
Who
how.
cares?
Really?
Mhm.
You?
Honestly, said neither.
I think when is fucked,
Why would you want to know when you die?
right?
Yeah, I'd say no. I was just about to say I'd say when.
I'd say when, because if I knew how, I'd be looking over my shoulder.
Yeah, but dude,
If I knew when, I'd be looking over my
You
shoulder
have a date.
forever.
You have a date.
I could
So-
not get over
No,
it.
but you know the time.
I could never get over
if
it.
They said when, and they said 2100. You die on 2100 exactly at midnight,
so is
dude.
Because
it-
if it was when, I would be doing the most extreme shit. up
The night
until
before
then.
you die, dude.
Yeah.
Like the night
So-
before I die, dude, I'm on heroin. I'm smoking meth, dude.
If you know how you die, but not when, are you never doing that thing?
Yeah, dude. Because what if they're like swimming? You know, you
never
die
I can
swimming.
live without
But does that
swimming.
mean like water?
You're lying,
gonna
dude,
get
and
into-
here's why.
But does that like mean you're gonna get into a situation where there's just a shit ton of water around you
Maybe.
and you can't be like,
And you're gonna be
drowning?
overwhelmed, and it's probably gonna lead to your death. Yeah.
Or like you
You're
don't
gonna-
even know
You're eating your own downfall
you're
at
not
that
swimming, but you're in your tub just taking a bath, and all of a sudden you like
Trip.
slip under and
Yeah.
like something, like
Yeah,
Final
the roof
Destination. Do you
collapses
think it's gonna
Yeah.
change if you avoid it, or
point. No.
because that's
I
kind
think
of
you're
movie
destined, dude.
type.
Because in the movies you're destined to it, bro. Who knows? Life is all coincidental, bro. I think we try to pay meaning to it because that's what humans do.
Yeah,
You
And
can't
to
exist
explain.
without
Yeah, and-
wanting an answer.
yeah, and so it's just like if nothing happens for a reason, it's all just fucking random, which makes more sense because it's like I know I'm sentient. Do you boys know you're sentient?
I don't even know
What's
what
like
that
the definition of sentient?
It means you're self-aware. You know you
super
exist.
Self-aware, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, like existential type.
Dude,
shit.
I thought you guys were joking, dude.
No, I'm
because I
not.
was like, I was like,
I
Are
like
you guys sentient?
understand
You're
the
like, what does that even
idea
mean?
of sentient, but like
yeah,
I would,
yeah, no, no.
I'd like to know like
Yeah,
exactly.
super.
But like,
like,
knowing
existential.
that
Okay,
you
I got it.
exist.
I got it right here. Sentient, able to perceive or feel things.
Oh, yeah.
If you know that you're sentient, and I know that I'm sentient, and you guys know that you're sentient, that means there's on Earth 8 billion sentient beings consciously making decisions. Everything's fucking random, dude. That's because it's like if I said there's an 8 million sided dice and I'm gonna roll it right now. That's just like every fucking moment that dice is being rolled 8 million times at the exact same moment.
You know the Rick and Morty like episode where you can like sit down in the chair and like have like a whole entire life.
Never
Yeah,
seen the show.
yeah. I've seen that.
Um,
It's VR life. And
would you hit up like a slot machine and like put like however much money it costs to get into it and like slot it and whatever life you get in a random person
You
get it.
restart?
You restart and
I love
get
speaking
that
broken Spanish to
that
people.
thing.
I wouldn't restart.
But what if you
It's like,
get like
how long you been here?
Well,
He's like,
like a
what?
11-year-old
5 auras?
trust funded.
Point at my watch and at
That
the
might be a
roof that
different
they
person.
did out there.
Who knows?
He was like, oh,
Maybe
7
it's-
7
maybe
a.m.?
it's still
I was
you,
like,
your brain, but
damn.
you're just in a different situation.
they've been here since 7 o'clock,
Makes
bro.
this quite
It's
simple.
8:20 now.
7:30 this morning.
Damn.
7:30 to 4:30.
They're just driving off now.
You know what's crazy? I got 10 hours of overtime last week.
Good
you
shit.
just go to the bathroom, take
What is
some
that, 50
selfies.
hours in total?
About 50 hours, 22 an hour,
Good,
10 hours
good.
time and a half.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I had time and a half would start at like 37 hours. It was gas.
That's fire.
It was fire. And we always got 10, 12-hour days. So by the third or fourth day, it's
Yeah.
like,
Exactly.
oh,
The
and we can
taxes,
and
though,
we can work.
taxes on time and a half.
I worked fucking 80 hours one week. I worked like 76 hours, something like that.
And it wasn't worth it.
I made $3,000. Tell me why I walked home with $1,900.
Oh, I'd be pissed.
Tell me why I walked home with $1,900.
It's like that
I
every
bet your
time.
tax returns were fat.
Ooh, like $6,000, baby. Shit was fire.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, sir.
Once
My
I-
last, the ones I just did now, I got like $4,000 back.
That's
I
nice.
don't think I've ever even touched a band from tax returns.
Really?
Really?
I went over
This
$4,000
is
out.
my
I
first,
got
like
two-
real.
I was gonna say, when did
2,500
you
as
start
well.
working?
I got like
now?
3,000 from federal, 1,000 from
But it was, like,
Colorado,
shitty
Pretty
jobs.
lit-
and then
lit
four.
year.
No,
Like, bro, I had like
3,000
15
federal,
Me
1,000
too. I had a
Minnesota,
buddy who told me
400
once, "Get some jobs,
Colorado.
quit some jobs.
Yeah.
And I ran with it, bro.
What were you
Yeah.
doing?
Now I know what good jobs are and what bad jobs
Just like
are.
manual labor, tree work, but it was working like 60 to 80 hours a
It
week.
boils down for me. It depends on who you're working with.
I
You
thought
can work a
that too.
shit ass job with your boys, dude. gas
Made
job.
over
Yep.
$70,000 one year.
Yeah,
Made,
you gotta show
was
up
pushing
very
75K.
Alright, we're doing two combos
I
at
made like
once.
So we get three
30,
going.
35K
Someone's got
I'll talk to
in
myself.
the summer. Not even a year, a summer.
Damn.
How much did you make
Like 30K in
in
a summer.
Doing what?
That
Manual
whole
labor,
year I was
like,
out in
you know,
Colorado.
like, the black driveways.
Yeah, you did that
I
shit.
did that.
Blacktop.
Like
Nice,
just
dude.
poured the tar and
Dude,
then
I'm
they
building-
spread it around.
building patios right now?
Really, dude? I've always kind of wanted to do that.
Yeah, I'll
Looking-
teach you.
I mean, I've replaced boards.
We got one to
before,
build.
But dude,
Fuck
right
yeah,
now,
let's do it.
right now,
Check out the bag. It's terrible.
dude, listen. Dude, do you know how much a 2x4 costs? 12. How much? What did they come in?
It's like
12
14.
feet?
$6.
I think it's
I'm just
actually
trying to know
14.
because it's like
Really?
No
For
way,
that-
it's $14.
Like I think it's like
it's ridiculous. It's
actually
probably
I bet.
ridiculous,
more.
dude. That's why I'm kind of hung up on it. But right now, I'm trying to learn concrete, dude,
Dude.
and a little bit of electrical.
I got a good one. My dad just so you know our house is like old. It's kind of in shambles. You know our house.
Yeah.
It's just old, kind of
Very well.
musty. And so everything just needs to be replaced. My dad's pretty much done the kitchen, both bathrooms, 2 bedrooms, replaced like wood floors, done a lot. But now it's like the outside of the house. Windows and siding. For just the windows and siding. Interior windows and exterior and all the siding on the outside of the house. It was like $110,000.
You know what you should do?
Yep. And that was the first quote he got, and he didn't even get a second one because he was just like, that's just the market right now.
Nope. I got an idea. Wait till a hailstorm comes over and starts smashing golf balls at your house. And
That's
then
what they did for the roof.
insurance.
That's what they did for the roof.
All right, real quick.
And
when that-
insurance will pay a lot for the siding.
Real quick, when that session timer hits 30, we're gonna try 2-minute monologues, dude.
For each person?
Yeah.
Which do you want to start with?
Did anybody volunteer, dude?
So just like talk about random shit.
You start.
2
You got
minutes
you got
straight.
20 seconds before you start.
Your little manifesto, your little 2-minute manifesto. It starts at 30, so you got
Okay.
15 seconds.
I'm ready for mine.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'll fucking start now.
You get
You
wait.
just get
Just
to
wait till it
rant
hits
about
30,
whatever.
so you can
10,
be like
Yeah.
2 minutes
9,
is 32.
7, 6, 5,
So,
4,
my 2
3,
Nobody else
2,
starts.
1. Nicholas monologue.
Alright, so my board has been broken in half for so fucking long, and I finally bought a tool to put my trucks on the menu board. So I'm looking forward to that. I gotta get back into skating. I've been working too fucking much. That type. Me and Brady made a song last night. That was pretty cool. Got pretty drunk. And yeah, I've been thinking about. I used to work at a daycare, and I've been thinking about the kids that I used to supervise. Just been looking at my Snapchat memories of that, getting sentimental, reminiscing. I always do that when I'm drunk. I'll look at my Snap memories. Pretty hyped. My brother's moving back down. That'll be good. We're gonna get an apartment.
Woo!
Looking forward to that. Yeah, I don't know. Life's been good. Got a raise. Been whipping the work truck around. Working a lot.
Gotta work truck, bitch. Gotta work truck.
Yeah, Ford F-250 Super Duty. Dude, I've been fucking ripping that thing. I've been pushing it a little. Been pushing it a little too hard. I'm not even gonna lie.
I bet you
Engine's
have.
starting to tick. Fucking dude, I was flooring that thing. Tires spinning. Someone fucking brake checked me today for my first time ever, dude. I got pissed. I was like, yeah, you're fucking lucky I'm in the work truck, bitch. I'd be on your ass. I don't know. Sometimes I think I have road rage issues. Whatever, fuck 'em. But yeah, I don't know.
Got 25 seconds.
Shit. What else is going on? Hanging out? Chilling. Yeah.
15.
I don't know. I think my goal this summer is to just make some money, get back into skating, produce some good music, hang out with some friends. I think that's pretty good. I think those are good goals.
All right, we'll do it at when it hits 33. You can start.
But
Dude, I liked it.
Yeah.
that was
did,
solid.
did you feel like you were on the spot, low-key?
Towards the end, I
2 minutes got long.
It got hard to think about new stuff.
Yeah. I'm a free ball the whole thing, dude. I'm gonna talk about random stuff. I'm gonna make it all up. That's why I like to clarify at the beginning of the podcast that I lie, because one of the podcasts me and Hayden did, we told stories that weren't true at all. And at the beginning, we prefaced it was lies, so that when I made YouTube shorts from the podcast, I could just short the videos, like we're telling stories, but they're not true.
Yeah.
So I told a story about like when I went to school and it got shot up, or
Yeah.
nice little lies. Nice little lies.
Heartburn right now. Fair. Kind of monologue.
Seafood gets me on.
Hey,
Oh, is it? We're going down the line.
yeah, Hayden's
Okay.
got 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Hayden, go.
So I recently watched a YouTube video on the platform YouTube, and it was basically a 20-minute video of a guy in a garage with a whiteboard in front of him, behind him, and an expo marker, and he was basically describing how to organize and run guerrilla warfare tactics in an urban setting. And not just like what to do, but like how to organize it into an actual like cell. So you have like certain cells. So let's say we have, I'll just name drop, we have Cologne, Waconia, and St. Bonnie. We have different cells in each of those, and each cell is comprised by 3 different squads made up by 3 different people. So it's kind of just a pyramid scheme, essentially. And at the top of each cell for each township, you have a captain. And that captain doesn't know, let's say you're the captain here, Noah's the captain in Waconia, and I'm the captain in St. Bonnie. And we are the 3 like main generals, I guess you would call it, of our townships and our cells. We don't know, we as a guerrilla warfare group, we should not know who the 3 of us are. Even though we are under the same banner, same organization and everything, we are operating totally independently for fear of the foreign intervention of our group. We don't want them to, like, if they take you out, I don't want them to interrogate you and find out my name. So it's totally independent. And at the top of it, you have somebody who's clearly embedded in organization and life, in daily township life for the whole region. Preferably, that's what you want. And it was just really fascinating, like, breaking down the idea of, like, damn, how would I fucking operate a guerrilla warfare group? Lawson?
Dude, that was perfect. Right on time.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you.
was nice. When it hits 36, if you want to go first, you can.
We're going down the line.
Okay. Dude, I'm just saying, I might be a tough act to follow.
Hey, mine was pretty good. That was solid. That was from the heart, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, dude, I like putting people on the spot.
He does
Yeah,
that often.
That's why I hated you with that big one right off rip. I did that to Hayden, and it was just me and him, and he was just immediately like, no, I can't say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a tough
Yeah,
one.
and it's like, you want to know where I got that bit from? I did it in real life. I would do it to real life, and when I'd go out to parties and stuff, I'd find a stranger, and I'd be like, what's worse than that? And sometimes they'd tell me, and I was like, that's when I learned that joke's not funny. Sometimes
You
people
know,
would tell me,
before
like,
you start your 15 seconds, I often think about the time when you told me how you started dating your lady. And you said you guys were in the car, and you said, if I died right now
Yeah.
and never got to kiss you, I'd be ashamed of myself. Go.
Dude, if I was going to die tomorrow, that's just, well, you want to do
Would you
everything
be
you can today.
ashamed that you didn't kiss me?
I would, yeah. But, so just a quick backstory, dude. I'm trying to break it to my lady. Her name is Jancy. And I got to tell Jancy, we got 6 kids. I got to tell Jancy that I lost my job. And I work at the Lay's potato chip factory, and I make the chips, but not the chips people like. And Jancy, she fucking lays in on me for that. she belittles me for making the chips nobody likes. She's like, why don't you make the rippled chips? She's like, Keith makes rippled chips. His family does so well. They live on the lake. They're going to the cabin this year. Okay, Jancy. Okay, Jancy. You know what? I've had it. I've had it with you because I lost my job at the factory. They said nobody wants those chips anymore. Oh,
Yeah.
I know. We have 6 kids. Little John, Jay Jonathan's gonna fucking starve, dude. But Janice, I don't know what to do. Because I'm not making the rippled chips. I've told you this before. Keith is not better for making the rippled chips. I don't know what we're gonna do. You nagging me isn't gonna help me make money. It isn't gonna help me feed 6 kids. Yeah, having 6 kids was a bad idea in the first place, but nobody told me that on kid fucking 3. I just can't make the rippled chips. I don't want to make the rippled chips. And then I have 6 seconds left. This is me going to the rippled chip part of the factory and begging for a job. I told Janice I would never do this. Mr. Keith, we'll see you now.
You went over 20 seconds.
Had to, dude.
That was good.
You're the pin.
I had a hard time holding it together on that one. We'll start at 39.
That's great.
You can go to 39 to 41.
39 to 41.
The 2 minutes went too fast for me, dude. I did long pauses.
Yeah,
That would
Janice
space
is
it
an
out, dude.
asshole.
What?
She's an asshole.
Yeah, fuck Janice, dude.
Fuck
I'm just,
Janice, man.
yeah, I mean, I'm not
You don't
great
need
either,
her.
dude. I'm not great either.
No, you don't need her.
Oh, dude. Yeah, dude, just
Fuck
going
them
in.
kids.
It's good to go in, dude. It makes your life not seem as important, you know? Pretend to be somebody else, you know?
You have 2 seconds.
You have new problems coming to you. Start.
You know, I have a lot of people asking me like how I'm doing or like if I'm happy with the life that I'm living right now, or if like the decisions that I made up until now are worth what I had like envisioned before. I think yeah, but it's awesome to think about me 10 years ago when I was like 16, thinking of like, you know what, I'm gonna like tag all these things around my house just to make sure that like myself knows like when I'm older that like I was doing like rad shit. Like I was just like tagging up shit or whatever. I was trying to prove to myself that like I was there for like myself in the future. I wanted to like leave myself like a message or like a tag so I could come back to it and be like, I was happy then and I'm pretty sure that I'll be happy then or like whenever. And I've been like doing that shit like kind of like subconsciously or like writing things in my brain, like etching inside of my brain, trying to like make like landmarks for myself to come back to be like, or not even like landmarks but like save checks, you know, in like games where you can like save like where you're at. I've like tried to make like landmarks or like save checks
5 seconds.
that I can like come back to, and I'm like, I think that I'm happy then and happy now.
That's some real shit.
That was fucking beautiful, dog. That was really fucking beautiful.
That was a little deep, dude.
Yeah, that was beautiful. That was utterly
yeah.
beautiful.
Right on, buddy.
That was cool.
Man. The 2 minutes really got it out of us. you
Yeah,
guys.
it did.
Yeah.
We really saw the deepest parts of all of us.
Should we go another 2?
I'm glad that I started going on about guerrilla warfare tactics.
Yeah.
That's
what I'm
sick.
saying. We all kind of went our own paths.
We
dude.
did.
That's what I liked about that. That's what I like about no instruction, telling people to do stuff.
This fool's real. This fool's gonna take it over. This fool's funny as fuck.
Dude, I just had-
That fool's real as fuck too. I fuck with it.
Mm.
I think it's really important to have like I said, like safe checks for yourself, like that you can see in the future.
Yeah, true.
Because how cool is it to like go back to a time where you're thinking of where you are at the moment?
Dude, there is a thing like that. So, and they say it's how you live forever, or just you extend your life. You tie a single thread around your wrist. You guys might have heard of this. Tie a single thread around your wrist, and when you tie it on there, you think you do a quick account of everything in your life, everything you have, everything you want, everything you need, things that have happened to you, everything you're currently thinking about. Then you wear it until it falls off, and when you notice it falls off, you do another recount. You think of where you were when you put the bracelet on. You do everything that happened in between then and now, and then you recount everything. Then you tie a new one on. Start over.
You know, I don't know why this is
People
reminding
say
me.
they're like I feel like I'm like 100, but I'm like 30.
I was in early high school at some point, and I watched a documentary on ancient Jerusalem. And it was just like this white guy walking around the streets of Jerusalem being like, this place is this old, and this is where this happened. And it was really fascinating. They talked about how there are sites in Jerusalem that are so holy, temples, and like things where things happened that are so holy that only the holiest of holy men can walk in there. And when they do, they tie a rope around their foot and let it go when they walk into the temple. Because just in case that person happens to have a heart attack and die while in there, nobody else is holy enough to walk into that place.
Interesting.
They have to drag that person
That's
out.
cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
right?
I like that.
That's cool.
What if it was all fake?
There's someone just inside there just.
Yeah,
Killing
what if
them.
it's all fake and we're doing all this like hocus pocus nonsense for...
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
What if I press a button and killed everybody else on Earth?
Yeah,
Then
but-
what religion's real?
It's nice to believe something.
It is. It's
Yeah.
comforting.
Comforting.
No, see, and
Yeah, but then it's like
You'd
stop
know.
being a bitch.
You'd know when you die.
Yeah.
There is
but-
clinical studies to prove that religion does something to the brain that expands
Dude,
consciousness.
it's because you can
Yeah.
hold on to something that's not real. If I was just like, dude, fucking when I die, Pegasuses are gonna fucking carry me away, and then there's gonna be 1,000 ladies ready, lined up to blow me. Then yeah, I'll be like, dude, I'm ready to die. Whenever you're like, almost got in a car accident. I wish it was an accident. You know.
What do you think death is like? Is it
Nothing,
eternal
dude.
darkness?
I don't know.
Do you remember
I
before
don't
you were
know.
born?
I won't claim to know, dude. But it's lights
Then why is there
off,
any
dude.
need to be afraid?
It's lights off.
That's
It's like being asleep
get
without
behind
dreams.
that.
Right?
dude.
You know,
Yeah.
I think you know what I think it is. When you wake up
Yeah, I
and you're
know.
trying to remember what the dream is, I think that's what it is.
Death
You can
is.
feel it, kinda. You know, you can kind of like know how emotions feel,
dude.
but like you can't really.
This is real,
grasp
dude.
it.
The other day, I thought I was about to die, dude, and not because I was like feeling ill or anything, dude. I thought I figured it out, dude, and I thought I was about to cash out. I was like, dude, if this is the moment I'm about to cash out.
Cash in.
I was waiting. I was
What?
waiting because I was
Are you
like, dude,
pooping?
imagine a game. No, I was sitting on the couch and I was like, imagine a game where you don't know how to win, you don't know how to lose, and you don't know any of the rules in between.
Is that not life?
Right. I thought I was about to cash out, dude.
So I think
I
about
thought
this.
I figured it out, dude. I thought that was it, dude.
Imagine,
Nobody knows how to play. It's just a fucking dice roll. And
imagine, 68 years old, Lawson Beck has a heart attack. You die. Family, everything left behind. You go up to the fucking clouds, bro. Your soul levitating like Playboy Cardi. Crazy. You get up there, and he asks you, would you go around again? Totally random. Any human being from any single time period. Would you go around again?
any time period.
Would you go around again with the chance of
Oh,
any chance that it could be anyone? You could have been a rape victim for 40 years. You could have been Genghis Khan. You could have been Hitler. You could be Nick McCullough.
Could be an Africa kid.
Would you go around again at the end of it?
I
I asked both my
grand. I asked
asked-
identical as punishment.
I asked both sides of my grandparents. Both of them said no.
Because you know we're so like.
Everybody asked that young.
Situation that we are.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking about earlier. Because I was like, dude, compared to any other animal, we're bitches, dude.
That's what he said last
I was like, in the
podcast.
last podcast, I was like, dude, because I was thinking about life and this, that, and the other, and I was like, sometimes I get sad, and then I was like, dude, but I don't have to fight to not die every
You do.
day. Dude, I mean, yeah, I gotta go to work,
Well,
which sucks, and there's
yeah.
things I hate, and I get sad, but then I'm like,
I hate and I
dude,
get sad and
but, dude,
whatnot,
but
but
there's a bunny outside just fucking looking at the sky and not die. You know? What do I?
what's the next thing I can
Yeah.
eat?
Dude, that bunny doesn't care. The bunny's like,
Watching out for
Yeah.
hawks. Watching out for
Mine
hawks.
is, watch out for death. Look for food.
Imagine if we all had our like
party pack.
ancestral instincts.
I think we
Like-
still do.
Not like or like
Primordial instincts.
primordial instincts.
I think we
like-
still do. I think that
I
fear
think-
that you feel is as ancient as the fucking bloodline that conjured it. You
what-
know?
What do we call like our now instinct? Like with like social media and all that stuff, we have like instincts of like making sure that we don't say the wrong thing or whatever. That's an instinct of like not wanting everybody to
Human-
know what you're saying.
I got
or-
tripped up on this
that
thought.
might be- I think it has something to do with insecurity too.
Fair. I got tripped up on this thought about a week ago. I was thinking, like, what's the most studied subject in human history? Human psychology. How we work. How we understand each other and how we work and function in this weird little three-dimensional world we're in.
That's because humans are narcissistic, dude.
Is
We're
it?
the ones
Very
writing it down,
narcissistic.
dude.
I study nature more.
Adam took a bite of the apple. No, he didn't. Carl Linnaeus.
Nature.
No. No.
Name a
That is
nature
not true,
fact.
Bob. That is not true. Humans have been trying to understand themselves for way longer than they've been trying to
You
understand
think you know
nature.
humans?
Think
Wait,
that
name
we're
one human.
Trying to understand ourselves more than we're trying to survive.
Name every human.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
No, well, it depends.
Yes,
Are we talking
totally.
about
The stoned ape,
Homo
stoned ape theory, I totally believe that our consciousness stemmed before our need for survival.
I have
yes.
a question. How many people do
Yes.
you think
It was
you could know?
unexpected. It was
You could
unexpected,
know.
and it happened.
Dude, I actually think about that a lot,
that
dude.
shit.
Until they
Like,
walked out onto
Humans
the
do
plains,
drugs.
and the forest started
Oh, wait.
receding, and mushrooms started growing out of the tall forest
Well.
grass, and we started eating them, and it started expanding our brain consciousness. And then from that point on, we started being greedy. We started farming. We started taking advantage of our women, of our men, of everything, of our children.
When do you think we found out that we could take more advantage of women?
When we started farming. When we started farming is when greed came into the question.
No, that was it.
Currency.
Currency came way later. It was all based on farming. It was essentially
Is that too far?
We don't have to. Oh, I guess it's live, but like nobody can see it.
Yeah.
You know, if they're
well,
not
they
here.
can't see it.
But
It
you
is
know what
live.
Also, you know what else happens? We don't edit these at
When
all.
did we start taking advantage?
So pretty
of
much anything we say, like Hayden said bad stuff, and
Immediately.
we're always like, we'll bleep that, and we never have once.
Women
said
be-
Every
anything.
single animal on the planet takes
But
advantage of
Women
back
women
to it.
became as much of a commodity as food did.
Let's next topic that one.
How many?
Fair.
Okay, let me talk right. How many people do you think you
Talk on your
can?
phone.
Oh, my phone. How many people do you think that you can, like, actively be, like, there for in your life?
Dude, not there for it, but I've
10%.
thought about this before.
Less
It's
than
like,
10%.
How many people can
You're
I
one
know?
of 'em.
If I went out
Yeah,
every day and
you
met a
too.
new person every single
Ride or
day,
die.
or just as many new
Yeah.
people as I
Yes,
could
sir.
every day, and, like just added them to my contacts. How many? You think I
drunk.
could get 1,000,000 contacts?
Haven't drank in
And
a
then-
while.
But like, you have to
Continue
like,
from there.
you have to
Should I get drunk?
actively
I don't got
be
shit
there
going on
for-
tomorrow.
Neither do I.
Dude, actively be there is different because a lot of
Let's
people
get
need a lot
fucking
of
let's go to the
things,
bar.
But also, what if
I
it
got a
gets
credit
into-
card. Let's go to
What
the
if you're
bar.
like,
Yeah.
what if somebody hits you up and they're like, yo, I really need my lawn
Let's go to
mowed.
the fucking
Bad stuff
bar,
happened,
baby.
yeah, could you come
I'm
do it?
banned.
But you're like, I can't, but I have a guy.
Yes, sir.
Does.
Oh
I
man,
said to hear because we got two conversations.
my bad.
Cream knows some young guy.
That's my fault.
Explain
But
more
like-
on
No,
that.
this is good. Let's keep
But like more of like just like being okay.
I'll talk. Let's go.
But like more of just like how many people do you have in your life that you're consistently on a daily basis talking to you?
Less than 10%.
Dude,
That's not a
consistently,
number.
There's a single person I talk to every single day.
It's about 100. It's like 400 people or something that you know by a name, first name basis. The human mind can comprehend like 400 people.
Five.
It's
how-
less than 10% of that I ride or die for.
5 people I talk to every day.
What's your max, do you think?
12.
That's high.
Daily?
Probably like
Yeah.
7's pushing it.
Okay,
Depends on
well,
the day.
everybody
A lot
in
of
my
people
family, which
constantly
is a
talking to
possibility.
you, asking you, like, wanting to, like, know about your day, like, a solid, genuine relationship, you know, like,
Oh, then that's 1.
I was gonna say it goes down to like 4.
like you can actually, like, have a conversation and, like, feel satisfied on both parties of,
1
like,
or 2, my brother and my girlfriend.
so, like, why
Who do you
are
like
people,
kissing more?
why do you think people are so upset that, like, you
My
can't
brother.
be, you don't want to hang out, or you don't want to do things, or, like,
Because they're not thinking of you.
Facts.
They're thinking of themselves. They're like, why don't you hit me up? Why don't you hit me? What?
Like, why don't you find
It's
enough
like,
friends?
dude,
There's
that's
probably
the
about like
thing
20
about the
people I got a
go-tos.
rotating
Yeah, dude,
basis
because
on.
people-
Because like I
people
can't
get
hit everybody
self-conscious,
up
like-
every day.
Like, oh,
I don't have
they're
enough
not hitting me
focus
up
to
because
do
they're
shit
not my
like
friends.
that.
But people
And also
fail to
sometimes people
realize
get
that.
busy.
People fail to realize that everybody has shit going on. So it's like, I'm thinking, why aren't you banging my line to hang out? But you're thinking, fuck, dude, I lost my job. I need to get a new job. Like, you get shit going on,
But
dude.
what if they genuinely aren't? Like, you are hitting them up.
Well, and that happens too, but I think that's a lack of social awareness. Yeah, because it's like, I know when somebody doesn't fuck with me. And it's like, sometimes I'll still, like, interact with them, but sometimes I'll just be like, all right, cool. You know?
What's the furthest you go to, like, recover a friendship?
It depends what happens.
Dude, I'm ride or die, dude. Fuck him. If
So-
you're my boy, dude, you're my boy.
I hate I hate for real, bro. That's what's
Like,
up. I hate to interrupt. We have 5 seconds. 2-minute
I'm just
monologue.
gonna do a 2-minute monologue.
2-minute monologue. Thank you.
Oh shit. All right.
Start.
oh,
All right.
that's too
So
far.
sometimes I do like stretches. I'll be like, I grab a metal pole, and I just go back and forth, rubber band up and down, touch the front of my hips, touch the back of my hips, 10 to 15 times. Feels great. Stretching's hard. I forget to do it a lot of the times, and then I get less flexible, but I want to be more flexible. So it just hurts. Life is pain, but you got to go through that pain to grow. So sucks, but that's just how it is. It's the same thing with like talking to people. It's like sometimes it hurts to talk to people. It just sucks. Sometimes they're a pain to talk to. They're crazy. You just gotta talk to yourself sometimes. You can go into a room, talk to yourself for like 30, 40 minutes at a time. Not a single soul has to hear what you're saying. Just talk to yourself. Full conversations. You can be both ends. Devil's advocate and the angel on your shoulder. And then you come to real epiphanies about life. That's the realest you'll ever experience. Other people's opinions don't matter because everyone else is fake. So honestly, everybody just talk to yourself more. It's good for the soul. It's good for the psyche. It's good for the body too.
Yeah, 40 seconds.
Damn. I wish I could steal other people's trashes and use it for my own because I don't like paying to throw things away. I think that's bullshit. But also it makes sense because, you know, somebody's got to take care of the shit. And there's a lot of shit to take care of. I wish I had a personal landfill. Or I could just start more fires that people didn't know about. Toes, man. I don't like sucking them, but you could probably suck mine if you asked really nicely. I keep them clean. And, yeah, keep your body parts to yourself, folks.
That's some real
Do you think you'd feel better
Thank
or
you.
worse if you had your own trash pile? If everybody had to keep their own trash, dude.
So I threw my trash. I have a trash bin in my room under my desk, and I threw it out the other day. And when I threw it out, so I've been rolling blunts the last couple of weeks. When I dumped it into the trash can outside, the amount of tobacco that came out following all the garbage, I was utterly disgusted with myself.
Dude, do you remember when you were just straight up smoking cigars?
That's gross.
Yeah, I was a youngin'.
That was all that tobacco going straight into your lungs.
I was a
You
youngin'.
still rolling your own cigs?
It's just like,
No, I started hopping on the vape wave.
What's worse for you?
Vape.
I think so too.
It's like saying, what's worse for you?
So constant stress on your lungs all day, every day, or half weed and tobacco 4 times a day, 6 times a day for 1 minute each. I think stress on your lungs all day, every day.
I feel the stress on it. That's why I'm trying to do pouches.
Do
Really?
a science
Do
experiment.
the cigs. You're a working man. Do this. Start rolling your own.
Say 60.
No, cigarettes. Like,
Oh.
start rolling your own cigarettes.
no.
Rolled
Get on the
cigarettes are
cigs.
better for you than just the
There's less shit in them.
factory. Yeah.
I'd say Zen is good for you.
It's way better than
I do the
smoking
Rogues.
anything.
You do straight or tobacco pouches,
Yeah, well, it's
or is Rogue just a Zen?
it's nicotine. There's no tobacco in it.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
a,
So it's not.
It's like a Zen.
pouches.
This Rogues or this guy I work with has loon.
Oh, I've
pouches.
seen those.
Oh, okay.
14 millies. They put me on my ass, honestly.
14.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
I'd
I
probably
take
throw
them and I'm
up.
like, fuck. Like, I kind of got a shit, puke, and I'm super buzzed
14's
right
a
now.
lot.
Yeah.
Any superpowers that you'd have right now, what would be?
Invisible.
Invisibility.
Yeah.
Why you want motherfuckers to see you?
Because the thing is with invisible, you can teleport. You can just hop on a plane for free, invisible.
You gotta be naked though.
No, you can't.
You have to be naked.
You do have to be
Oh,
naked.
yeah.
You do have to be naked.
Bro, then steal some
Ima-
clothes. You're invisible.
Ma-
Free.
Imagine, condom only. Condom only.
There's a floating condom.
Dude, I would
That's good.
choose. I would choose the ability to like Jedi mind tricks, dude,
Yeah.
and they just work
That's a good
on
one.
animals too.
Because then again, you wouldn't have to pay for anything.
Yeah.
I've
I'd
thought
just
about
tell a
that, like-
dolphin to swim me to
So is that
Hawaii.
technically mind control? What is that?
Yeah, it's
Would
mind
you
control.
rather have like one power, like you can fly, you can do whatever you want, you can teleport, but it's just one single power.
Random
Or-
a day.
Or okay, that's sick.
Ooh.
That's a kick-ass idea.
Yeah.
Random power a day.
One random power a day. So I was thinking you get one random power for the rest of your life, or the Force. You get Star Wars the Force. You have to practice it. You have to dedicate yourself.
Force.
You have to work towards it. And like Force lightning, damn near impossible unless you're a master, 40-year
I
master.
do the Force.
Don't they
I
say-
do
Right?
the Force.
Right?
Don't they say it's like 10,000 hours till you're a master?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Anything. Yeah.
Call me a master. Tap dance.
Dude, I saw somebody say that.
I wish you'd
somebody
do that
say
on my
You
balls.
gotta do something for 1,000 hours just to understand how many hours it takes to master it.
Well, yeah, 'cause then you're what 10% of the way there. That's the tip of the iceberg.
What does
Just the
master
tip.
mean?
Well, I
Whatever
talked
you want.
I talked in the last podcast. I talked about I took an entomology class, and it was like the study of like pinning butterflies and spreading their wings, and like it was really fucking cool. It was like a 3-hour long class. And I asked the lady. I literally went up to her high as fuck, and I was like, "Why are you standing where you are? Why are you teaching this class? Why are you the entomologist expert sitting in those boots?" And
What'd she say?
it takes an
She
expert.
unalived
You have to be
herself.
born and raised in some shit to
That's
be an
act-
expert.
It's actually a really, really like controversial question within the dance community
Really?
because being a professional tap dancer has a lot of like levels to it. You could be artistically good
Phone's not even
and
on.
It's on.
It's
Are you
cool.
still,
It's not on.
yeah, I was gonna say you picked up a phone call, dude. It definitely Scott.
It's
Yeah.
But whatever, it'll just be done at that point. You
Yeah.
might be being picked up on my mic a little bit. You might just be a little quiet.
Mine might have
Well,
picked it
just,
up. Mine
you know,
picks up
real-
fucking
but
everything.
with being a master or professional at anything, and it being in art, it has a lot to do. Can you just take it off your shirt and can we just hand it to each other?
This fucking guy.
No, this is better.
I like this better. Okay.
Put your hand
So-
on his shoulder.
Look at how hot that is, bro.
So,
They're
like,
getting...
so you know, yeah, that's nice. You think of a painting that a kid had done. A kid has his own like perception of like whatever he's just painting, but it could be taken as professional because he's his own self doing his own thing. He can only do it his own way.
His
Is he
unique-
professional in doing himself.
Unique individuality.
So you could sell a painting that you did that is super abstract and an artist would think, wow. Or you could like make a tap dance that is like not hard. Like
Technically speaking.
technically speaking, but it could be perceived as like,
Holy shit!
oh my god, that blew my mind and made me cry.
Huh.
Yeah.
So like that's where like I think professional, like being called a professional artist is like kind of dumb.
I think that's
Because
where
you can be an artist just by breathing.
I think
In
that's
my
where
mind-
a lot of marketing comes
in my
in.
mind, professional is just anything I can't do right now.
Oh, you're a pro, dude.
So, dude, if you can do anything better than me, you're a pro. Bobby, you're a pro flipper.
What I could do right now is put a show out. And
You're a pro tapper.
And call it flaps is what you call
Girls coochie.
like
Yep, I know
two
that.
sounds, and just your toe taps going flap, 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 and I could make a whole whole dance, accenting different flaps or whatever, and
Flaps.
it could be taken as like some crazy shit, and you could pay like $100 per ticket.
I call them meat curtains.
I've actually been talking about this real quick.
Last bit.
I've been talking about how all it takes to be something is to do it one time. Like, yeah, being a professional or a master at something, much different. But if I wrote one book, dude, I could tell people I'm a fucking writer. I could tell people I'm an author.
It's all about perception.
Right, and it's like that one book could be garbage. I could write 100 pages of like just the worst story, and just be like, I'm a fucking author. Not a good one, but I'm an author.
I'm an author.
And it's like anything you do, it's that same thing. I could make one movie, say I'm a fucking movie producer.
I'm an actor.
Yeah.
You could be really,
Yeah.
you could be really good at doing one thing.
That's a good ass commercial.
It's all just personal. It's what you personally want to claim you are. So if you think it's cool to do this or that, and then you do it, then you tell people about
A lot of
it.
people could think that it's cool, but it could be the simplest thing. But you could be like really good at something, and it'd be just so lame.
Like me, for example, I'm a professional jelker. Now what that means is I go into my coom cave.
All right. Well, thank you, podcast 16.
Before we end, let's do a little taste test.
Yeah, dude.
What are these? What are these?
These are the no,
We're all good?
these are the Mango Baja Blast.
Hold on.
Fiery
Hold on.
mango
Hold on. Hold on.
Doritos,
Hold on.
dude.
Hold this. Hold this. Hold this.
You gonna do a close up?
Alright, still my vape. I'm punching.
Dude, it
whoever
looks
has
really
it.
nice when you get up close.
I know. Maybe we should sit directly in front of the fucking monitor. I can't wait for this to be over so we can turn the fan back on, dude.
Yeah.
Did you fuck the bag, dude?
Look at this idiot bag. And you fricked the bottle.
I would just really like to try it. Do I have to be fed like that?
Yep, you have to. Like you messed that one up.
I'm fucking with it.
How does it taste like a fruit snack and a corn chip at the same
I'm
time?
fucking with them. Those are fire. With some salsa.
It's like they have salsa on them.
There's never too much
It was
salsa.
Wait, let me
so
see the bag
sweet.
quick. Yeah, I was gonna say, let me see the bag quick.
Salsa.
It tasted like Fruit Loops and then salsa.
Dude, those
Fruit
are
Loops
fucking
salsa.
fire,
Dude,
dude. What the
Total
fuck?
sugar's less than 1 gram
Those are good.
per 11 chips.
Fruit Loop salsa.
Yeah.
Alright, GG's, boys.
Yeah,
Deuces.
yeah, yeah.
Bye, chat.